Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Sinker back with another lesson. Waited 6 years for this. Finally, we have a new Iron Maiden song. Just came out, I believe 24, 48 hours ago. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go through this best I can. I'm going to work it out. So you, all my subscribers, my big Iron Maiden following out there, can enjoy working through this. Apologies, haven't had a chance to do any tablature on this. It's been quite busy doing everything else, so bear with me on this. I will try and put some tablature together, unless somebody else gets it before me, great. But I am going to show you how to play pretty much all of the song, bar in the guitar solos. I just haven't had time, so I'm sorry. Just cannot get them done. But I believe I am very, very close on the guitars, what's being played there. Obviously, the more I listen to it, probably the better they will get. I will pick more things up, but I really think it's a close rendition of this. If you do enjoy it, and I'm sure you will, please click on the like button. Really do me a big favour on this. If you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, but you are an Iron Maiden fan, you're missing the channel, again, really help me out. Click on that subscribe button. I'm almost at 20,000. It'd be great if I can get up to that 20,000. Also, check out my premium channel as well. All the plugs there, but worked hard here for the last 12, 13 hours to get this ready for you. So it'd be great if you could at least click on the like button. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let me show you how to play the writing on the wall. So don't go away.
Preview.
Right, let's look at that little opening section played on the acoustic guitar. I'm trying to get the best acoustic sound I can get on this. But what we're doing, we're playing it over. We're playing a D minor. But we're not going to hit that E string, so we just 2 on the G. Could play it as a D minor, but I'm not hearing that. So I'm just playing through that, and then I've got this on the G string. I'm playing a 2 to a 3, back to a 2, kind of a pull off, and then we got this. So I'm playing open D, 2 to 3 on the open G, and then I've got D 2nd fret to open to a 3 on the A. Itself. I know we've done a couple of extra parts in there, still haven't fully got them down, but you can get away really. I know somebody will do a lot better job on that, but just wanted to get you started. Well, let's get into the main body of the song. Right, what we're going to do now is look at that opening lick that is played by Adrian. I will just play it through and then we'll break it down. So, I believe it goes like this. So we start with a D5. In fact, keep your 2nd finger on that G2 all the way through this, because if we hit this at the same time, there's a couple of times you're going to hear Adrian doing that, where he's combining the 2 notes with that G2. But we start off with a D5. Then we have got 3rd fret on the A, open D, then 3 on the D, 5 on the D, 3 on the D, 5 on the D, And then we've got 2 with a pull off to the open A. And then 3 on the A. Then we got a very quick open string on the A, and then we go back to the D5. To the 3 on the A. Open D. To the 3. To the 5. Back to the 2 on the D. And then back to the 3. And then finishing up on a D5. And then we got a quick D5 again afterwards. So let me just play that very slowly for you. And then we repeat the whole line all the way through that phrase. What I'm going to do now is look at what's being played over the top of that. I can only imagine that it is going to be Dave Murray. So let's check that part out. Right, in this section I believe there is actually 2 guitars. Obviously I'm going to listen to it a little bit more. The main one that you're hearing is playing this. But I also think there's another guitar there, it's possibly Yannick, that's doing this. Doing that. But it's the same as what you was playing there, what Adrian was playing. But so let's have a look what is being played here at the top one. So we start off on B10. And we're all in this D minor pentatonic position. So we're doing a 10-12 on the D. And then we cross over to a 10-12 on the G string twice. And then move down to the 9 on the G. And then cross back to the D string for a 12-10. So. Then we go back to the 10 on the B. And then across to the D string, 10-12. And then we just do the 10-12 on the G string once. And then it's the 9 on the G. And then a 12-10-12. So that last one. Put the 2 together. From there then we go into this lick, which is on the D natural minor scale, so we're across 5, 8 and 7, so we get this. When I'm playing there on the D string, I'm doing 8, 7, 5, cross over the A string, do the same thing, 8, 7, 5. Move down to the 3, and then I believe there's an open A or the A back to that 3rd fret. And we've got that chord there at the end is this D. D5 there on 5 and 7 fret. Then we got this typical, again, a very usual Iron Maiden kind of thing. We're on the C5 chord. So I'm doing C, C, drop down that 1st finger to the 2nd fret, back to the C, and then up to the D5. Then we go back. Now instead of going up to the D, we go straight to the G chord. And that ends that section there. Right, let's press on. Right, the next section goes back to Adrian, and this always reminds me of Bad Company, Feel Like Making Love. Because it goes like this. we're doing there, we've got your shape of a D5. You're holding first finger down on G2 and your third finger on B3. And our second finger, we're going to play 3 on the A and then go to the chord. So we've got this to the chord and then a more powerful. So you could say you're going from 3 to open D. Do that 3 times, and then you got this line on the D string, which goes open to 2, 3, open G, and then back down to 2 to open, and then finishes on the 3 on the A. So you get this, and then repeat. I believe that he's doing that 4 times, and then it gets a little less busy in a sense. He's still playing the same thing, but he's just doing. And what I'm doing now, I'm playing on an open D, and then I'm hammering down. So it's like doing a G. I'm doing these 2 D and open G, and then to the D5. So. And then I'm going to play 3 on the D string and 2 on the G string. So it's like an F chord. And then I put 2 on the D string and an open G. And then back 2. And from there we go to a C chord, to a D, down to a B flat, up to the C. Then we got this still in the C chord. Now we're into what I would describe really as the chorus section. So let's check it out. So the chorus goes like this. There's 2 guitars. One's on a clean guitar, just playing through the chords, and then we've got one that's a little bit more crunchy sound, which is the one we'll look at here. So we start off on a D chord. So you're going to play that as a D5. Clean guitar's going to play. And we're going to go from a D to an F, to a C, to a G. Back to the D, to the F, to the G, D, F, C, G. Then we go to a B flat, so on first fret on the A string, 2, 3, 4 to C, back to the B flat. Right, from there we go back to this section. Repeat. Then we go into this line, very similar to what you played before. So it's that playing that from that 3rd fret to the 3rd on the A, to the open D, the chord. We play that 3 times. Then we do that 3 and 2, so it's like the F. Then we go to a C, to a G, and then back to then to a C, to a G. Now we go to a B flat, C, it goes back into another chorus section. Right, let's see what happens after that. When we come out of the chorus, we go back to this section. Play it again. Then we have a key change for the guitar solo. I'm just going to show you what's being played on the rhythm guitar at the moment. Now this definitely is going back to the Bad Company. So we're going to play what we did on the D, we're going to change that key to A, so we get this. So what I'm playing there is 3 on the low E, open A, and then I'm playing an A5, so I'm holding down 2 on the D and also the A string. Then to an F, to a G, and we play that 4 times. So behind that we've got the first of the guitar solos. Now we are into a melodic line, which I am going to break down for you. So, it goes like this. So we start off on D12, and we're going to play D10 3 times. And then we've got 11, and then back to 10. Run down on the D pentatonic scale, so we've got a 12, 10. Finishing on the D12. Then we're on the 12 again. We play that 12 twice. Cross over to the 9 on the G, and this is all going to be on 9 now. 9, 10, 12, back to the 10, 9, to the D12, and then D10. And then we've got D8 to G10. Moving up 2 frets, and we're doing a D10 to a G12. Then we play the entire lick again. But instead of going down to that lick, we just play a power chord on the C. And then back. Now, from the fixed solo, we then go into another solo. And the chord progression on this, we start off with a D5 to a C to a B flat, 2 B flats, back to the D, C, B flat, B flat. And that is played through the second solo. And from that second guitar solo, what we do, we go straight back to the chorus section. So we're playing through the chorus. Now instead of hanging on that B flat at the end of the chorus, it goes up to a C. So hanging down, then we're back into another chorus. Play through the chorus, and then we got back to the B flat. We stay on that. Finishing on the D chord, and then we got the big explosion at the back, according to the video. So that is all of the rhythm guitar parts that I believe are being played on the track. It's quite new when it's come out, and there's probably a few things over time that I will change, and a few people will pick things out there that I have clearly missed on this. But I think this is fairly good. It's fairly accurate. You can embellish it if you want. I haven't done the solos. They're just going to take too long for me to actually work out and then play them and describe how to play them at the moment. But I thought you'd just enjoy getting in and playing most of the guitar parts for this latest and newest track, not for 6 years, for Iron Maiden. Anyway, I'll let you go, let you get into it, and I'm going to have to start working on some tablets if I can. So until the next time, this is Jeff, wishing you well, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Until then, goodbye.